On our broadcast this morning, we'll be talking about the Indiana High School Journalist of the Year, 2 seniors that play for the Pacers drumline, and get your opinion on March Madness. LCNN starts now. Senior Carly Lanick was named the Indiana High School Journalist of the Year at the First Amendment Symposium downtown.
I was very surprised by winning Indiana High School Journalist of the Year. It was something that kind of came as a surprise, but it also felt really rewarding after putting in, a lot of work, a lot of hours after school, working on our Cub, working on the online, and working through social media. But it also felt just great to know. I felt like it was not only me, but a huge honor for our staff as a whole, because without, the help of, LC administration, our Cubs, our yearbook, Mrs. Granger, none of this would have came together. So it was just a big honor for Cub as a whole.
Lanick received a $1,500 scholarship for the university of her choice. Seniors Trevor Dunbar and Malik Morton have jobs unlike most teenagers.
To get on the Pacers drumline, it takes a lot of passion, a lot of love for what you do, and a lot of skill, because you have to be good to be on it, and you have to put in a lot of practice time to make the audition, make the cut. The coolest things that we get to do is at the end of every game, once we win, because we always win, we get to go in the concourse, which is where everyone comes in. And, we get to play in front of all the people, everyone gathers around and they're taking pictures. And then, once we're done, everyone can come up, take pictures, and, you just get to meet a lot of cool people, because there's a lot of guys and girls who are like, oh, well, I was on drumline. Like, this is so cool. Like, I'm definitely going to come to every game. So it's like a nice little feeling of pride, and it's really cool.
Now let's go to Brittany in the studio.
I'm Brittany Travis with LCNN for What's Hot in Indy. The Barnes United Methodist Church will be giving away 300 prom gowns in April. Participants will be able to select their gowns on April 5th from 9 o'clock a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. If you wish to participate in the giveaway, you must have your school ID and call 317-502-2715. You must register before March 31st. For more information, go to WTHR13.org. Now let's go to Drew in the sports studio.
Hello sports fans, it's that time of year again. March Madness is back. This year's tournament has plenty of big headlines, none bigger than the state of Indiana not sending a single team to the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2005.
And while March Madness is here, along with that comes the brackets that fans can enter. They can enter as many as they want to predict who they think is going to be the eventual national champion. In my Final Four, I have Florida coming out of the South region, Michigan State in the East, Wisconsin in the West, and Louisville in the Midwest. Jacob, who do you have in your Final Four?
Well, Drew, I like all of those except for Wisconsin in the Final Four coming out of the West. It's got to be Creighton. When you look at Creighton, they have Doug McDermott, the 5th all-time leading scorer in the NCAA. Wisconsin, they're a streaky shooting team. You saw that in the Big Ten tournament when they lost to Michigan State. And Creighton, they're on fire right now. They did lose to Providence, but Providence is a hot team. So Creighton, I like them. I like Doug McDermott. I got them in the Final Four.
And for you guys to get involved at LC, you guys can tweet to the Cub at Cub Online who you think is going to be in the Final Four and who is going to be the eventual national champion. And some of your tweets, if they're good enough, will be read on the show next week. Thank you, and this has been the LCNN Sports Report.
I'm Katie Billman.
And I'm Meredith Nordman.
Thanks for watching LCNN. We hope to see you next week.